sleep apnea, poor self-esteem, high blood pressure. All these problems can be apparent to any child that suffers from poor health habits. I'm here today to talk why we should allow our elementary schools at North Manchester to allow tennis programs. Basically, I'm targeting elementary schools because in this day and age of technology, children are very susceptible to waste many hours for gameplay, like on the Xbox One or PS4, iPads, smartphones. There are many elements that they can use to waste their habits or waste their time. And so I want to help stop bad habits early and create good health habits for the future. A little about me. I'm a freshman at Manchester University. I intend on being an accounting major. I picked up tennis my senior year of high school. I picked it up fairly quickly. Got a lot of help from my friends, and I currently play for the men's tennis team. So just to touch on physical health benefits from tennis. Tennis practically helps everything, including aerobic fitness, by burning fat, improving cardiovascular fitness, and maintaining high energy levels while in gameplay. And aerobic fitness, by offering short, intense bursts of activity followed by rest. Leg strength, from hundreds of starts and stops during a point, which help build leg muscles. Body coordination, from moving into position and adjusting to hit the ball. Agility, by forcing you to change direction many times in one point. The immune system, from conditioning effects, which supports overall health. Hand-eye coordination, from constantly judging the timing between the ball and contact point. And flexibility, due to the constant stretching and maneuvering to return the ball. According to Dr. Ralph Paffenberger, an internationally recognized exercise authority who has studied over 10,000 people in 20 years, explains that people who participate in tennis 3 hours a week cut in half the risk of death from any cause. I thought that's pretty interesting. Study was done in December of 2012. And to help further credibility of my facts, here's a video on Dr. Alexis Calvin, USTA's Chief Medical Officer. This was published on August 27, 2013.
Hello everyone, and welcome to the U.S. Open Health Desk, brought to you by the Mount Sinai Medical Center. I am your host, Shauna Ryan. Joining us today is Dr. Alexis Colvin. She is the USTA's Chief Medical Officer. She also happens to be an assistant professor of sports medicine at the Icahn School of Medicine at Mount Sinai. Doctor, thanks so much for joining us today.
Thanks for having me.
Well, Dr. Colvin has been tasked with providing medical care for the players here at the U.S. Open, so nobody knows the physical benefits of tennis better than her. And it really is true that tennis is a sport that can help give you health and fitness for a lifetime, correct?
Tennis is a great low-impact sport. You can do it as an individual, you can do it as a team, you can do it if you're young, you can do it with an old. I recommend it to all of my patients.
Well, it is a wonderful sport here, and the U.S. Open is a wonderful setting.
Now I want to transition from physical health benefits to psychological. So the same as physical benefits, tennis also helps your psychological health overall. A few things: it helps develop your work ethic from improvement through lessons or practices, reinforcing the value of hard work. Discipline, this is developed since you learn to work on skills and practice and learn the pace of play. Responsibility, by practicing your skills and checking your equipment before and after matches, and by making line calls. Diversity, by learning to adjust to the elements and still be able to compete, like if there's wind. Stress, tennis is a big mental game, so learning to deal with your emotions while playing definitely helps control your stress. And from problem-solving skills, learning this from tennis is a sport based on angles, geometry, and physics. A couple more: teamwork from doubles play and your ability to communicate, and your social skills through interaction and communication before and after a match. By improving your psychological and physical aspects, this can result in a greater occupational and academic outcome. Studies show that kids involved in sports as a child have improved grades. According to Marian Eagle from BYU Child Study Center during November 2012, nearly half of all young people ages 10 to 18 and more than a third of high school students do not participate in any vigorous physical activity on a regular basis. So that's definitely a problem. Starting a sport as a child will help build strong skills for adulthood and keep the child busy throughout the day, which also helps them focus. According to Margot Gardner, at the National Center for Children and Families on March of 2000. Studies show that delinquency is less common among sports participants. So, as you've learned, creating a tennis program in North Manchester would definitely promote physical and psychological health, as well as academic and occupational outcomes. So cardiovascular disease, sleep apnea, and many other health problems can potentially be prevented by this new tennis program. When I was young, I was on the verge of being obese. I had countless hours of gameplay, poor health habits. And I didn't even know a tennis program was available at our high school until I got to the high school and seen the course. So I'm here to preserve the health and outcomes of our youth, and I believe tennis is the best path to take. Thank you.